I just feel God. I feel like God just wants me to talk about angels. Jesus needed angels in his ministry. How much more us, you know? I mean, if Jesus needed angels to strengthen him when he was in his trials, you know, going through the wilderness, getting tested by the religious devil, quoting scriptures to him, trying to tempt him, how much more do we need angels in our life? You know, one time I was at my workplace and I was just like sanding my wood. I used to build guitars and stuff like that. And this angel appeared in my workplace. His head was going through the roof. And I was already in a little bit of peace. So I was like, you know, test the spirits whether they're of the Lord, you know, ask them whether they came in the flesh or not, you know. So like goodbye. I was like, you know, a true angel is not going to worship God in spirit and in truth, because I'm a worshiper. And I can tell if someone's faking. So I said to the angel, "Hey,
tasty.
I'm standing my work. I'm still doing my job, man. This is like everyday life, okay?" I said, "Listen, I don't know why you're here, but we're gonna worship God, because that is why I've been born again, and you're welcome to join me." So I said, "Let's worship God," and I started singing that song, you know, hallelujah, hallelujah, and I'm sanding my wood, hallelujah, hallelujah, and I started getting really sauced. I'm like, maybe this really was the angel. I'm like, hallelujah. I don't know. I got so lost in worship, I forgot about the angel, and I'm working. I could hurt myself. God's protecting me though, and I'm singing this Alleluia song. What's the mission here? Hold on a second. There's no mission. Just be a life-giving spirit. So I'm just singing Alleluia, and I got the peace that I was already in just got amped up. And I look over. Oh yeah, the angel. Where's the angel? I looked over. The angel was gone.
Delicious.
So I don't know to this day if that was, you know, a fallen angel or a risen angel. He looked like a risen angel. He was like a transparency. He looked like he had on a transparency. You know, when you put on those overheads and stuff like that in church with the music and stuff, the old school style. It looked like that. But he was in another dimension, but he was going through the roof in the flesh. He didn't have flesh. And so, like, I like angels. They're cool. They're just like pastors. Like, you know, if there's a pastor here, hallelujah. You're not going to worship the pastor, are you? Unless you're, you know, totally deceived. Why would anyone want to worship an angel?
Sweet.
I forgot about the angel. And it kind of encouraged me, like, yeah, God's got my back. He's surrounding me with holy angels, even in my workplace. You know. So I took it as an encouragement, and I didn't even really think about anything more of it. And then another time, I went to this church meeting, and this guy Kevin Prosh was the worship leader, and he's like, "I could see a multitude of angels coming, and they're coming into the meeting tonight." And then as he opened his mouth and spoke it, I got hit. Boom! I didn't see the angels, but I could feel that these angels stand in the presence of God, because they brought the presence. I can feel the presence of God right now just talking about it. These angels brought the presence of God into the meeting. I look over at some lady, she's just weeping. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm missing out. So I started worshiping God too. It's like, whenever the angels are there, it spurs me on to worship God. I don't even know why they're there half the time. I don't even talk to them. Maybe that's kind of rude. But I just feel encouraged, and I feel like reality's here. I want to worship God, man, because that's what they do in heaven. So it should not be strange to them to worship God. So if I ever sense angels, I want to worship God. Maybe they're there to bring revelation. Maybe they're there to bring the presence of God, the angel of His presence, the angel of the Lord. You know, I don't know. Like, I'm just so thankful that if Jesus needed angels in His ministry, we need angels too, man. Oh man, just to survive in this world. Oh. Yeah, and then the angel went to Bethesda or whatever. He went to the waters or something like that, and he would stir the waters at Solomon's porch. And whoever stepped into the waters, when they were stirred up, would get healed. Well, you have the living waters within you now. You have the healer within you now. You just got to get stirred up in your heart and your mind and realize that, man, the angels are for us, Jesus is for us, God the Father's for us. Within us, we got the King of Glory. Hallelujah, man. That's good news.